Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be reviewing the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina palette. It's so beautiful. And I will also be reviewing the Born This Way concealer by Too Faced, the Super Coverage Concealer, and the Huda Beauty Easy Bake powder in the shade Pound Cake. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Please leave any comments down below of anything that you guys would like to see in the future. But anyways, without further ado, let's get into the video.
Dreamer, Summer, Wild Child, Rose Gold, Celestial, Dazzling, and Drama. So that's it for the shimmers. As you guys can see, they're very pretty. Base, Soul, Incense, Love, Volatile, Eccentric, and last but not least, Passion. As you guys can see, they're very pigmented.
And I'm also gonna take, I'm gonna clean off my brush, and I'm gonna take the shadow base, the off-white one, and I'm gonna also apply that all over the lid. As you guys can see, the palette is really dusty. See, I'm barely tapping into that. Look. And it's quite dusty, but I think that's quite normal for the Anastasia. Next, I'm taking the shade Incense, and I'm using my NYX double-ended brush, and I'm going to apply that all over my lid, not all over my lid, in the crease. But the color is pretty blendable on its own. I'm not really doing much, and it's like already blending. Now I must say, I'm not a pro makeup artist, but I'm trying my best to give you guys a good review on the palette. So I feel like even though my makeup skills may not be the best, you guys can still get an honest review from this video. Now I'm going in with the shade Volatile, and I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills brush that it came with. And I'm just going to take that color in right. I'm going to go right underneath the original color that I put on my lid. I'm going to take the shade Passion, and I'm going to apply that just on the inner corner part, and I'm going to be mixing that in with the shade Volatile. And then for the lid, I'm going to take the deep purple called Passion, and I grab, no, it's not called Passion, it's called Drama. The deep shade called Drama. That one, right there. This one, the deep purple shade. Now I'm gonna swirl it just like so, and apply it on my lid. Now, I'm not really too experienced with working with shadows like this, but I feel like they're a little bit messy. But the payoff is like really beautiful, like how the eyeshadows look. But like I said, I'm not really experienced with working with these kind of shadows. I'm just going to take my pinky and I'm going to try to get as much of that inner corner as I possibly can. And to blend that color out, I'm going to go back in with Volatile, the previous color that I used. And I'm going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills brush, but I'm going to take this little, the other side. And I'm going to put that right into the lid right here and start blending out the deep purple shade. I'm going to take the shade Celestial and I'm going to pop that right in the middle of my eyelid. Let me clean my finger first. I'm going to pop that color in right there. And then I'm going to blend the corners out with the previous brush that I used. Just like so. As you can see, these eyeshadows do have some fallout, so I recommend doing your eyeshadow first and then doing your foundation. This eyeshadow is a little dark, I know, but I wanted to try out the deep purple. It was really calling my name. But I'm going to wipe off this fallout that I have and move on to the rest of my makeup and move on with the review. So now that I have my foundation done, I'm going to take my Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Vanilla, and excuse me, you get about 0.50 fluid ounces in this bottle, which is really nice. I like the packaging. It's like your typical Born This Way foundation. So yeah, I like the packaging. I think it's pretty cool. And it comes with this sort of applicator, which I think it's pretty huge. This is supposed to be a full coverage. It's a multi-sculpting concealer, and it's super coverage, not full coverage, super. Unfortunately, the only thing that I can compare this to would be like my Maybelline Fit Me concealer. But that one's like a lightweight, you know, super inexpensive concealer. I heard that this was a lot better than the Shape Tape by Tarte, but I never tried the Shape Tape, so I wouldn't know what to tell you guys about that. Now I'm going to blend this out with my LA Girl Beauty Sponge. It's very creamy. It has like a very creamy consistency. And I don't know if you guys can see how easy it's blending. I hate when I try to blend out like that inner corner and I end up getting like the top of my nose. Now I'm going to take the Huda Beauty, the Easy Bake in the shade Pound Cake. Now I have used this before, so it has like this kind of thing going on here, and it's a little bit hard to take out the powder, so I'm gonna just tap it a little to get some of that powder out. And see, that's about how much powder you get. You don't really get a whole lot out. Before I set that, I'm gonna go in with my little micro sponge and I'm gonna touch up my concealer, which I really like this sponge. I got it in a Real Techniques kit, and it works really well for like getting in underneath the eye to get rid of those creases, just like so. Okay, and now I'm gonna take that powder and I'm gonna apply it with my little micro sponge. Just like so. It's a very fine powder, and it smells really nice too. It has like a perfume scent to it, which is kind of weird because I've never had a powder that smelled this good, but it smells bomb, so I don't mind it. I know there's some people that might actually mind, but I don't really mind. Now this is why I had originally flipped the container around to try to tap some of that product out, because if I don't, like, the powder would just fly everywhere instead of flying on the lid. Then so now I'm gonna blend out the creases from the top, because as you guys can see, I do this kind of thing a lot, so I get a lot of creases on my forehead. Let me get my hair out the way. Oh my gosh. Move, hair. I just gotta blend that out really quick. Make sure there's no creases. No creases. Okay. Okay. So, I'm gonna take that powder and set that right in the middle of my forehead. Just like so. Like I said, it's a really fine powder, so I feel like it really gets into like those crevices of where makeup tends to sink in. So I'm just gonna apply a tiny bit right here. My makeup tends to like gravitate towards that area. And then for the rest of my face, I'm gonna set it with my translucent powder and this little LA Girl sponge. I just learned this technique from Tati. I was watching her channel the other day, and she used this sort of technique where you put the powder on the puff and then you just kind of like press like so. and that really helps to set your makeup. And when you press it, you want to do this sort of motion. Just like so. Now I'm going to do the nose. My nose seems to give me the most trouble sometimes when it comes to applying my makeup, because I got some, it gets really greasy and I got like a lot of pores there. Now I'm gonna apply that powder on the forehead, just like so. Okay. Now I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit, and I'll be right back with you guys. Actually, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup, and then I'll come back once I'm finished, and give you guys my final thoughts on the products. So yeah, I'll see you guys in like 4 to 5 minutes, which is the wait time on this. So yeah, this is the final look that I created. I hope you guys like it. I know it's a little bit on the dark side and kind of like vampy or whatever, but I really like it. I like it myself, so would I recommend the Norvina palette? Yes, I would. I feel like the shadows, although they are very powdery, they are easy to blend out. My only issue with the palette is the shimmers. They do pick up on the brush, but they're not as pigmented as if you were to like put it on your finger and then like swipe it on your lid. Other than that, it's a really great palette. As you can see, you can create something really like dark and vampy, and you can also do like more daytime looks. So yeah, I do recommend this palette. I think it is really good. It retails for about $42 or so. And I think it just launched on the website today. I'm not sure. Moving on to the Too Faced Born This Way Super Coverage Concealer. Would I recommend this? Yes. Because it really is full coverage. As you guys can see, it blended out really nicely. It's very creamy. The only thing is that it does dry pretty quickly, so work with it kind of fast. It is pricey, but I think it's worth it. And it also doesn't like it doesn't feel super heavy on my eyes. The last product is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake powder. Would I recommend this? Yes, because I feel like it does a really good job at getting into like underneath my eye. It doesn't make my eye look patchy. Like the powder is super like fine and really like powdery feeling, like a super fine powder, that it does a good job at getting underneath my expression lines and getting in there and preventing the makeup from creasing. It smells really good too, so that's a plus. This is in between $30 to $40, I would say, at Sephora. So yes, I would recommend it. And I've used it a couple times as well, so I know that it does work. I hope you guys liked my video. I'm going to be filming another video shortly, right after this one actually, on what I got at BeautyCon. Sorry, I just kind of had like a little brain fart. On what I got at BeautyCon. So if you guys would like to see that, please stay tuned and join me in the next video. If not, I hope you guys subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment if you guys would like to see any other reviews, and also comment what you think about the Norvina palette. Are you guys excited to try it out? I know I definitely think it's really beautiful. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.